What is good, you sexy bastards? Welcome back. It is SCG, and I have another GTA 5 online video for you today. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also smash that like while you're at it. If you want to become a channel member, you can also click join just to the left of subscribe. Check out our new website at StellaCrewGaming.com, and you can also find us on all of our social media platforms at just Stella Crew Gaming. With all that being said, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get it. Alright. So today's video we're going to show you how to do the double transfer outfit glitch, also known as the apartment glitch. So I'm going to show the outfit side of it. I'm going to briefly talk about the apartment side of it. I personally couldn't get it to work for some reason in this particular video, and after about a dozen tries, but apparently it does work. Did have my buddy Styles check it out for me. He said it is still working, but again, for some reason I could not get it to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to transfer the outfits from my primary character, which is a male. We're going to transfer those to my female. It will delete all your outfits on your secondary character, okay? And then I'm going to tweak them, add one more, and then I'm going to transfer back to my male. So it will lose your outfits on your secondary character, or whichever one you're transferring to and then transferring back kind of thing. So you will lose your outfits. You do not have to delete your character though. Also, you may lose outfits on your primary character if they have components without corresponding components on the opposite character. So I'll go a little bit more into that as we move on, but I'm going to go through it because we're already starting in the background. So first of all, I made sure I had on my first character for doing this for the apartment. We want to make sure we're on the primary character, and I have the high-end apartments in slot number 4, 5, and 6. So make sure you have the Eclipse Penthouse Towers in your apartment slots 4, 5, and 6. Now on your secondary character, you want to make sure you have the cheapest garages in 4, 5, and 6. So that's the only setup that you need to get going if you're going to do the apartment glitch. Now we're going to start off on the character I want to take the outfits from. Alright, so I'm transferring the outfits from my primary male and transferring to our female. Once we've loaded into an online session, all we simply need to do is go back into story mode. Now from story mode, we're going to go to online, and we're going to start up an invite-only session. Now before we do that, we want to go into our capture gallery, and we want to go and get ready to trim a clip. So we're just going to hover over trim at this point. We're going to double tap, and we're going to go into an invite-only session. Now as soon as we accept this alert, you're going to see a loading circle in the bottom right-hand corner come up after about 3 seconds. As soon as you see that orange circle, we're going to double tap, trim that clip, and just spam through the alerts so that it suspends our application. Now once it does suspend the application, we can just tap the PlayStation button, go back into GTA, and you should get that alert saying that the character is not available. You're going to hit X to continue, and then X to continue again on the second alert. Now you should get that alert. Now you can do it either through an invite-only session or through Creator. If you do Creator, it might take you into Creator first, which if it does, just go to Exit GTA Online and then you will get that alert. I showed that in my previous video. So both methods at that part works. Here's where the workaround is. So now I'm loaded in on my second character. From here, I want to go straight into Creator. So before we went straight into swap character or choose character, but this is the workaround. So we want to go into Creator first. So once we spawn in as our secondary character into a regular public session, because it's telling us our first character wasn't available, we're going to go ahead into Creator, and then we want to go over to Online and choose character from here. So from here, it relatively works the same. There is going to be one part that's a bit different as well, which I'll obviously talk you through. You're going to see the error just like before. So you'll see here on my primary character, which is the one I started off on, it's going to have the error. Okay, I still want to go over and select that character. So I'm going to go over and select it. And then once I do, I'm going to get put on a black screen. I have loading in the bottom right hand corner, and it's actually going to just take us right back into that character selection screen. So before, it was just taking us into an invite-only session with our secondary character, or a public session I should say, with our secondary character, but now it's not. So it's actually making us pick that character again. So now we want to take the character, which is our secondary, that we want to transfer the outfits to. So we'll go over to the right, select our secondary character, and this will just take us into a public session. So because this is always done in public sessions, because you're swapping character back and forth, just make sure you go passive right away so nobody kills you, because you always got that tryhard that likes to come up on their MK2 and blast you out of the sky or whichever, which happens to me all the time. So From there, pretty much the glitch is done. So when we do spawn in, you will see that all my outfits have transferred from my from my primary male character over to my female now. So all my outfits will be on here, so I'll run over to the clothing store. If I'm going to be doing this for the apartment glitch, you do at this point want to go ahead and buy the cheap apartments, and you should have the trade-in value for the high-end price. So again, for me it didn't work, but I do have confirmation from a couple of people that it is working. So Styles HD, he tested it out for me. I'll leave a link to his channel down below. He also posted a video on it, so if you want to go check out his as well. Same process, but I'm concentrating primarily on the outfits here, but this will also work for the apartment glitch, apparently, for most people. Just not me, I guess. I guess I have no luck. But as we get in here, we can see all my outfits did transfer over, okay? Now, I actually did lose 2 outfits. Now, the reason why I lost those 2 outfits is they did not have those components that were transferable, as I mentioned. So if you're using joggers, for example, on your male, if you've got the orange, purple, pink, any joggers, well, there's no component for that on the female, so you lose those outfits. I had just a simple black sleeveless hoodie and the skeleton designer t-shirt. Those 2 components actually don't have components on the female, so when I transferred from my male to female, I actually lost those outfits. So again, keep that in mind when you are doing this. If you do have a lot of outfits on your primary character that you don't want to lose, you know, there is that chance you might lose them. If you know there's components, you're good to go, but if you don't, always check xtiffy.com. You can always double check there first. But again, you could possibly lose outfits with this. Anything that doesn't have a corresponding component, you will lose. So here in the background, I'm going to go test to see if I actually can trade these in. But if you can see, if it would work for you, you'd have the old apartment names like it did for me, but you'd have like a $400,000 trade-in value. So for some reason it didn't do it for me, but normally that's what you would do. You'd go in, buy the cheapest garages over top of your slot 4, 5, and 6, but they should have the full value. If they don't have the full value, then don't bother, because you're not going to make money, you're actually going to lose money. So if it doesn't say $450,000 on like Paleto Bay or something, don't buy it. So I've gone ahead now and I've made up 3 outfits on my female. Now from here, we're ready to do this back to back. So I'm just going to go ahead, back to story mode at this. So I tweaked a couple of the outfits I had, added the merge gloves, so I can go ahead and add the racing gloves later. And then I went in and just added one new pink outfit, which is in the thumbnail, which you'll see. So once I've done that, it's the exact same process. All right, so I'm going to go back to story. I'm going to go into an invite only session, trim that clip. Once I load in as my primary character, I'm going to go into creator, and then I'm going to go to choose character. I'm going to select my secondary character at that point, which is going to have the error. Then I will select my primary again, and when I load back in on my primary, all of my outfits should then come from that secondary female character back to my primary male character. So as you can see, I'm skipping through it really fast in the background because it's the exact same process. I'm just doing it in reverse now. So I'm picking my male, we're going back into a public session, and I will have all of my outfits that I transferred over back from the female. Again, some of them may not show up because I added merge components. So my gloves, for example, I went ahead and added some racing gloves after the fact. So just like any other merge, if it has a merge component, just take it into Crooked Cop, scroll through those outfits, and then merge your components. And then that's it. So I do have lots of videos on other transfer glitches and things like that, so make sure you check out the playlist for outfit glitches. Obviously use this current method because a lot of the old methods are patched, but you can use it for the components, so you can check out, see other outfits that I made using different components and things like that. Again, for a full list of components, so you can build your own outfits, just go to xtiffy.com. I will leave a link down below. You can also check them out in Save Editor. So if you have Save Editor, you can simply go into a male, if you're doing it on a male, and see what component you want, and then just write down the drawable and the texture, switch it to a female, and see what the corresponding component is, drawable texture for the female. Then you'll know that's the component you have to put on for it to transfer over to that other character. So again, I was checking the apartments here. It wasn't working for me, but that is apparently working as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. Double transfer outfit glitch. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you're in the channel, make sure you to subscribe and drop a like. Also, go check out my website, StellaCrewGaming.com. You can pick up some SCG swag, as well as you can do, or you can sign up for some account services. So give me a shout. Until the next one, SCG, I'm out.